Hello. In the previous video, you saw how do we get output and how do we write input and how do we get output in the Turbo C compiler. Now, I'll be telling you what is the meaning of each and every instruction, that is each and every line in the compiler means. Now, the first line written here is include #include studio.h. In C, it is called as header file. With whatever comes with the .h uh, is a header file, that is an extension given to the header file. So what is a header file? It contains all the declarations and functions, all the keywords which are necessary for that program. We make use of header file, as C comes with lot of predefined files. Studio.h is also a header file, which is one of those. So we use that header file, and we are telling the compiler that use the studio.header file. So the compiler will link this program to that header file. We can, so that uh, whichever library functions, whichever functions we need, whichever functions we write in this program will be linked to that particular header file. Studio.header file means stdio means standard input and output header file. This is the basic header file which is required for basic stand input and output operations. Now, in the second line, I have written int main. Now, what is int? And int is written in white font, and the main is written in green font. In Turbo C, whatever is written in white font, that will be called as data types. Now, what is data types? Data types are in C we perform a lot of calculations. So to perform the arithmetic calculations, we there are many types of numbers. Real numbers, integer numbers, and characters. These are basic data types. Here in this tutorial, in this tutorial we need integer data type. And main is the function. Now, what is a function? Function is a group of statements which perform a particular task. Now, what is the task of the main is, compiler will whenever the compiler finds main, from there it starts the execution of that program. So the main is a starting function. It should be always at the top of the top of the program. Now, after the main, I have the whatever, and after the functions, there will be a couple of brackets, opening and closing of round brackets. I am recording this screen under small window, so you may find a little difficulty in recognizing what is round bracket and flower bracket. That but After the main, there are two brackets, opening and closing of a bracket, that is a round bracket. Shift 9 and 0, what we use to print that. After that, I have written flower bracket, that is a flower bracket after that, and CLR SCR, open close bracket and semicolon. Now, CLR SCR is a clear screen. It means clear screen functions. It will clear the screen in the previous output. Whatever before execution of this program, I have suppose that before executing this program, I have executed one more program. So I don't want that earlier output should be printed on screen. So I write CLR SCR, so that the previous output of the would be erased, and only the latest output will be printed on the screen. Now you have got it, what the int main and clear screen functions are. Now let us understand what's printf. Printf is also a function. Its task is to print whatever is written in the bracket to to print it on the screen. Now, I have where you should always write it within the bracket, and in the bracket we need to use double quotes to write uh, what will be printed on the screen. You can recognize it very easily as it is in the red font. Whatever will be written inside the double quotes, it would be in the red fonts, hinting you that it will hint you that this would be printed on the screen. And get ch function is used to get hold of the character. Like when you get the output, it should display until you press any key. So to get that, we need to write get ch function, and return 0 is the last one. It indicates that it is the end of the program. As now in this video I have told you lot of information in the single video, but once you understand these all functions clearly, in further you won't find any confusions. It will be very easy for you in the execution of the next programs. So let us revise once again. Include is the header file, which links that file to this program, and int is a data type, main is a function. Now what if function is a group of statements, but in the main function is it main function, we have all these statements written inside it, and main function, always the compiler start the execution of the program when it finds main in the program. And clear screen to erase the previous output which I have executed, and printf is the printing statement on the output, and get ch is a get hold of the characters, and return 0. Now what are the rules to write these semicolon? Now when to write, you may have observed that I have not written semicolon to main, and but other than main function I have written semicolon everywhere else. Now for a header file we need not write semicolon. Semicolon is like in English, whenever you write a full point, in C we need to write semicolon. Semicolon states the compiler that it is the end of that statement. Main is the execution of the where it starts the execution of the program, so there we should not write semicolon. Now in clear screen, after that statement, semicolon. Printf after that statement, semicolon, and get ch after that, and also after the return statement. Now in this video I have told you a lot of information. In the next video I'll be telling you what would be the output if I don't have some functions written inside any of the. If suppose we have we have missed clear screen function, suppose we have missed get ch functions, what will be the consequences, I'll be telling in the next video. Thank you for watching this video.